All right, this is lesson 6.5, solving equations by multiplying. I will show you. This is no more difficult than what you have already learned, how to multiply and divide fractions. Okay, it's just now in the context of an equation. Just like before, look here, x plus 2/3 equals 1 1/2. What do I do here with this equation? Look up here, what do I do? First thing I do, Jonathan, line down the equal sign. Next thing I do, you remember? Look to see if the variable's happy. Is he happy? No, why not? Why is he not happy? Because he's not alone. Why is he not alone? There's a 2/3 with him. What's the 2/3 doing to him? Adding to him. How do I get rid of plus 2/3? Minus 2/3, minus 2/3. They're gone. That leaves me with x equals, and then I do them 1 1/2 minus 2/3 to define the common multiple, or the common denominator, and right, we do that answer, and we get the answer. Okay. This assignment is the same thing. You guys know how to do 1/2 times 1/4. How do you do 1/2 times 1/4? What do I do? When you multiply?
Oh no, 4 times 2.
What do I do? I'm not asking you to do it. Tell me what do I do? Sladen, tell me what I do. Don't use the specific examples. Tell me what I do to multiply the denominators and multiply the numerators. Right? If you are able to, what is something that you can do if you're able? 2/3 times 9/10. What am I allowed to do? Can I reduce anything here? It's called, I can't reduce anything, but I can cross cancel, right? Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 3, divide by 3. Right? Right? All of these things that you already know how to do, you're going to be doing again today. It's just that now it's in the form of, 1/2 x equals, 6. Here's the deal. I will show you. Okay, I'll show you. First thing we do. First of all, what are you looking at up here? You're looking at, what is that? What is this? It's an equation. What's the first thing you do on any equation? Line down the equal sign. Next thing we do? See if the variable's happy. Is he? No, because he's not alone. Because he's not alone. Why isn't he alone? There's a 1/2 there. Let's go through this step by step. What's the half doing to him? The half is multiplying him. Do you see that? One way to do this is to go, okay, well, if the 1/2 is multiplying him, how do I get rid of multiply by a half? Divide by a half. Divide by 1/2. That works. That absolutely is something you're allowed to do. Okay, you're allowed to do that. And then, how do you divide this? You don't. You would multiply 6 times 2/1, which is 12, right? But I'm going to show you that is not the best way of doing that. I will show you the best way. 1/2 x equals 6. Here's the deal. If I have 1/3, what can I multiply 1/3 by to make it so that the answer was 1? What can I multiply 1/3 by to make it so that the answer was 1? 3. Do you agree that multiplying 1/3 by 3/1 will make it 3/3, which is just 1? Okay. What can I multiply 2/5 by to make it the answer equal 1? 5/2 to make it be 1. Remember here, when I'm over here, what am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get x alone, right? I want x to be by himself. Do you agree with that? That's my whole point, is I want to get rid of all the numbers and get x to be by himself. Well, he's being multiplied by 1/2. What's something else that I could multiply a half by to get rid of a half? What could I multiply half by to get rid of a half? 2, or 2/1, right? I could multiply this by 2 over 1. If I multiply this side by 2 over 1, what do I have to do to the other side? Multiply it by 2 over 1, right? Now, I mean, if you want to just put 2, that's fine, whatever. What does this do over here? 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. What is 2 over 2? 1. What is 1 times x? How isn't 1 times x just x? Didn't that effectively get rid of that? What is 6 times 2? 12. Remember how we did it both ways? We did the dividing thing, and that kind of like, that's long because you go, oh, you don't really divide fractions. And then the best thing to do is just to multiply by the reciprocal. You multiply the fraction by the reciprocal. Let me show you another one. 3/4 m equals, I don't know, we'll do 8. Line on the equal sign. What should I multiply that by? The variable's not happy because it's being multiplied by 3/4. What can I do to get rid of that multiply by 3/4? Multiply by 4/3. Do you agree with that? Yeah. If I multiply by 4/3, then I instantly have to multiply by 4/3. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. M equals, can I reduce anything? No. 32/3. Am I done at that point? No. It's 10 2/3, right? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Another one. Another way, sometimes they give you these questions like this. They'll go y over 3 equals 6. Now, let's look here. Let's go through the steps. First thing, line on the equal sign. Next step, is the variable happy? Is he? No. Right now, what does he do? What's happening to the variable? He's being divided by 3. He really is being divided by 3. Do you agree with that? What's the opposite of divide by 3? Right? Right? I mean, is there any difficulty with that? Really, there should not be. There really should not be. Let's try... you guys, I'm going to give you a little quiz. See if you guys can do it. 3 questions. See if you can do them. Hopefully you all get them all right. Number 1. There's your questions. Get them right. All right, here we go. Pay attention. It's more important that you watch here and learn. Make sure you know how to do it. First thing, for number 1, what do I do? Line down the equal sign. Is the variable happy? Why not? Not alone. Who's with him? The 2. What's the 2 doing to him? Dividing him. What's the opposite of divide by 2? Multiply by 2, multiply by 2. They're gone. X equals, what's 15 times 2? Can you look back and go, okay, let's plug that in to the top and go, is 30 divided by 2 15? You see what I'm talking about? If X is 30, we're saying X is 30. Is 30 divided by 2 15? Yeah, okay, right? Number 2, line on the equal sign. Is the variable happy? No, because he's not alone. Who's with him? 6. What's the 6 doing? Dividing him by, 6 dividing him. Multiply by 6, multiply by 6, they're gone, and equals 12 times 6 is 72. Same thing. If I'm saying that n is 72, plug it in. Is 72 divided by 6 12? Yeah, okay, then we got it. Number 3, line down the equal sign. Is the variable happy? No, not alone. Who's with him? 7/8. What's 7/8 doing to him? Multiplying him, okay? If I wanted to, could I divide both sides by 7/8? Yes, he's being multiplied by 7/8, so I could divide both sides by 7/8. That's just not the most effective way of doing this. Dividing by 7/8 is the exact same thing as multiplying by 8/7, right? If I multiply this side by 8 over 7 and multiply this side by 8 over 7, it's the same thing as dividing by 7/8. Those are gone. X equals 42 times 8 over 7. Can I reduce anything? 42 and 7 aren't reducible. Divide by 7. Divide by 7. That's now a 1. That's a 6. What's 6 times 8? 48 over 1, which is just 48. How many of you got that one right? 48 is the last one. X equals 48. Raise your hand high if you got it right. What did you get?
36. Well, I didn't do this.
You got it right. What did you get, Jonathan?
36 and 34.
You multiply both sides by 7/8, right? That had to be what you did. I don't know. Okay. We're not done yet. We got to do another one. You guys, obviously, you guys aren't getting it, so let's do another one. Let's do 3/4 y equals 21, and let's do 3/5, we'll do m equals, no. We'll do 2/3 r equals 10. And then we'll do one last one. R over 12 equals 1.5. Nothing changes just because things get ugly. Do them. All right, first step, line on the equal sign. Variable is not happy. He is not alone. He's not alone. He's being multiplied by 3/4. Opposite of multiply by 3/4 is to divide by 3/4. Dividing by 3/4 is the exact same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal, which is 4/3. Multiply by 4/3. Multiply by 4/3. They're gone. Y equals. Can I reduce anything here?
Yes.
What can I reduce?
21.
Divide by 3. Divide by 3. This is a 1. That's a 7. Since the denominators are 1, that means it's over 1, which means that 7 times 4 is 28. 28 over 1 is 28. How many of you got 28? Y equals 28. I want to see your hand. Thank you. The next one, 2/3 r equals 10. Is the variable happy? No. Being not alone. Being multiplied by 2/3. Opposite of multiply by 2/3 is divide by 2/3, which you would write to solve this. You'd multiply this by 3/2. Multiply by 3/2. They're gone. R equals. Can I reduce anything? Divide by 2, divide by 2, 1 and a 5. 5 times 3 is 15 over 1, which is just 15. How many of you got R equals 15? Good deal. The next one. There's a decimal here. Did that bother anybody? It should not have. Line on the equal sign. Is the variable happy? No, not alone. What's going on? Who's with him? 12. What's the 12 doing to him? Dividing him. What's the opposite of divide by 12? Multiply by 12. Multiply by 12. Gone. R equals. Now you have to go, okay, 12 times 1.5 comes out to 18. How many of you got R equals 18? Did you? Okay, then you guys are in good shape. Your assignment, I can just look at it here, is page 284 to 285, 8 through 19 even, and 30 to 35 even.